I'm Sir Smith 82, coming from under the ocean, swimming through the reef, onto your screens, for Sir Smith 82's Starfield mod list. Come watch with us as we explore the settled systems and the Creation Kit mod list. We'll be back in 2 minutes with an incredible stream. Until then, grab your beverages and prepare to be shocked and amazed. Sorry. So once again, this is Sir Smith 82. That's me. It's X Arms Mods page. Please like and subscribe. You're not going to want to miss any of these mod list videos because I can explain some amazing roleplay aspects to all these amazing mods. Okay, so this is Tank Girl's mod page, the modder Tank Girl 444. I couldn't recommend any modder more. It's just amazing. I have not tried TG's Andromeda Palace, but I've seen it on stream. It's incredible. You should buy it if that fits your playthrough. TG's Galactic Harvest, I've created a character, Craven the Hunter, and I'm doing a playthrough right now. We're going to be streaming it, and it's going to be on YouTube at the channel X Arms Starfield Mods. Please go follow if you're on Twitch. We're going to read that whole one again. So, it's finally here. A massive undertaking has finally been finished. Wait. Are you ready for Tank Girl's mods? This is Sir Smith 82's mod list. It's finally here. A massive undertaking has finally been finished. And I've seen the files. I know it's true. It's so huge. There's just so much there. You guys, just go download it. It's a beautiful, gorgeous masterpiece of a mod. I don't even need to review it. 10-10. Okay. Let's just go to the overview. And ship farm system, passive resource generators that can go in your ship, 300 plus new food items with crafting service to go with it, a small alchemy system with potions that have special effects, new crafting benches, new farm buildings for outposts, barns, silos, etc., and a farm stand that will generate passive income. A quest to go with the mod. A new restaurant in New Atlantis. This can be enabled or disabled from your settings. 50 or so new farm crops and produce. A new planting mechanic to go with your new crops, a hunting system for all the animals in the game, new trophies for every animal in the game, a clone system for every animal in the game. What? 2 variants of clones for every animal in the game. We got 2 versions of eggs. There's eggs that will give you a pet. You can just tote around a pet all the time. I had my pet swimming in my DP aerospace pool. It was the most amazing thing. I had so much fun with that. I was laughing for hours. I definitely recommend this mod. I'm not going to go more into it. If you want to see more about this mod, please watch my streams. We'll go over every single aspect of this mod that I know about. Okay, TG's Jars of Life. I've played it in about 4 playthroughs. I definitely recommend it. I built it at like 30 outposts. They're placeable jar biomes, just like it says. We'll just go through them real quick. This is my favorite. I'm sorry I'm not doing it all justice. I want to really go quick here and get this donezo. So I use this one. There's one request I do have for this mod. If you ever do an update to this Tank Girl, can you make it so the fronts of the like halves where the or not halves but the of the stairs and the so they'll clip through the roads? Because I want it to like go right up to the road or my landing pads and stuff. Just that part. Just make it so there's no collision there or something. I know you can do it. You don't have to do it, obviously. But I would love you if you did. It would really help me use these more. But I love them either way. I use them either way. So it's not going to like make a difference. Thank you for making them. So next up we have TG's Luxury Homes Volume 2. And this is my most used. It's pretty new to me too. I don't think I knew about it right away. For some reason it was really stupid of me. But I've used it in a lot of playthroughs. I've made military bases with the military housing and then like a armory right outside of it. And I made it at Gagarin, and it had 4 bases connected, and there's like a farm base, and I used Will NY4's farming stuff, and then I don't know who adds all the food stuff, but we'll go over that later in another mod list thing, or maybe this one. So I use that one a little bit more because it has exactly what I was saying. See, I wouldn't even have known about that if I didn't download that mod and then realize that the steps could not have collision and just go right through my roads and everything, and I could just drive my Rev 8 everywhere I need. Okay, this is just a brief overview of the mods I've made so far, which really were just tools for me to mod. So I made these to help kill some of the animals that were a little overpowered and would take like 10 or 20 minutes just to kill with a normal gun. So I made this a mod so I could kill those things. And then I decided to do a couple things that I wanted to do, but now I'm deciding that I'm going to make another separate mod to add those, but I'm going to try to figure this one out first, because there's a few issues that I've ran into. so far, so I'll issue an update and try to fix those things, but I got to test them out. Test the bugs out, out of the system. This one added all the Dark Star stuff, so I could go seamlessly go through 4 different playthroughs that I'm using to test several mods at different levels. So this one I made so I could do basically the same thing with all those playthroughs, and I could just make all the stuff that I really want, make really colorful, beautiful displays, and go hunting. I really wanted a mechanic in this game that would made me go hunt. I've been craving the hunter a bunch of times, and I just really enjoy it. So that's what I made that. I have a lot on the in the future. We'll check that out right now. We'll go to my files. How do I do this? How can I do this? Boom. I tried to do it. There we go. So we'll pull this over here. You guys can see it, right? I think you guys can. Alright, so what I've been working on for a while is adding more reticles. So that's one of my plans, is to add more reticles to the game. I've been working hard at that. I've been working hard at a bunch of other texture mod stuff. We'll get rid of this so we can see again. And that's what I've been up to, kind of. You know? Let's get back to what did it... Uh-oh, we crashed our starfield. Oh no. Well, we'll get back in there. We'll start discussing Dark Star. So that's the gameplay overhaul that we started discussing it first. I really wanted to make clear to you that the best hab in the entire game, I think, is his double hex hab that he is just introduced to the game. He built that on top of his floating landing pad, and you still have all the area underneath to do exactly what you need. It's amazing. I mean, let's look at some screenshots of some stuff. It'll help out. Starfield will load up while I'm doing this. Let's go back. I think it'll give us all these. So we got see like right here. I've added textures to basically everything in the game. Like boxes, everything. You'll see if you watch my playthroughs. But yeah, there's just so much that I've added. I just need to find ways that I want to implement it so that it'll be not marketable because it's free, but you know what I'm saying, like digestible. That's what I mean, digestible. Let's go back. Yeah, those are just pictures of some stuff. We're not loaded up yet, so look at all these all this amazing food that TG's mod adds. Check that out. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh gosh, it makes me want to eat. Let's keep going. Oh, look at that, dude. Give me that. The na. Give me that boop bear. Give me that boop bear. Give me that boop bear. Alright. We got the coco. Give me the coco. Okay. Have we loaded up? Let's see. Not yet. We'll still keep going. We'll keep going. Alright, what we got? So this is probably a good way to review the mods. We'll just go through all my screenshots. Yeah, let's see right here. Look, that's Atlas. That's 510 Deshaun's mod Atlas. Download it now. These are amazing skins. It's X2357. All the skins are amazing. I recommend every one of them. Alright, our game started. Nice. It's going to take a minute for our creations to load up, so bear with me. I have not tried the personal energy shield yet. A lot of people have been recommending it though. We're going to head down to the ships part of the menu. Congratulations, you just won a ban. It won't even let me. Oh well. Oops. Wonder why I won't let me. I'm gonna refresh chat. Okay, so we've got it loaded up. We're going to, let's get this going. Gotta go over here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so real fast, I downloaded this because it's essential in my playthroughs. XTC Refugee, I think he made the other one or he or she, I don't know, made the other, I made no disrespect, made the other ship one where you can you command your crew. I think so. Let me check. I can't check yet. But anyways, I downloaded this. I haven't tested it yet, but I just downloaded it and put it in my load order. So it's in my load order now. Should be really fun. I'm excited to use it. Really excited to use it. Yeah, let's see if I was right. Huh. It's not going down. Something's not working. Let me try to figure this out. Okay. Okay, just as I suspected, this is an amazing modder. I didn't even know how amazing this modder is. Well, I did, but I didn't realize that it was all connected. I used the incapacitator, or whatever it's called, the 3000 thing. I can't read that. Anyways, it ragdolls NPCs and you don't get in trouble for doing it. I just use that for weird things. So I don't really use that much, but I do like it, and it's an amazing mod. I use the NPC animation I'm going to use. I use the command NPCs. That's amazing. The Copycat is the most used mod probably that I have. I make huge armories with that. I don't have time to go through all this, but the usable animations, it's incredible. It lets you role play. It's just an immersion must-have. If you really say that you're into immersion, this is what you have to have. You know, you can just tell your crew to do anything you want, make them do tons of stuff, tons of amazing stuff. Couldn't recommend more. XTC Refugee, you're doing amazing stuff. I hope you keep up the good work. Thank you for modding Starfield. Sorry about that. We still got sound. Okay. I dropped something, that's why. Okay. So we're going to back out of this page. If I can. Oh, my controller unplugged. There we go. My controller unplugged. That was a quick troubleshoot though, so. Alright, we'll go through this one real quick. This is Tia, the Italian ace. Alright, Tia, well done. This is a good mod. The only thing I would ask you, Tia, is if you separate the landing gear from the wing so you can have a little bit more flexibility. I love this mod. I use all the pieces. I couldn't recommend more. Tia, you're doing fine work. Thank you. And like I said, Dark Star is the most essential mod in the game. Go buy it. He's going to make more stuff in the future. If you go buy it, it's going to enable him to get voice actors and do some amazing work. I couldn't recommend this mod author more. I've learned a lot from watching the tutorial videos that he has, and I plan on working with his tutorial videos in the future to learn a lot more. Wicked Gaming does not mess around. Dark Star is a complete gameplay overhaul that extends gameplay hundreds of levels beyond where core Starfield stops scaling. This includes continuously upgraded player rewards, a greatly enhanced armor and weapon crafting system, upgrades that take shipbuilding system well past level 100 and deeper into New Game Plus. Additionally, increased scaling is applied to enemies across the game, on ground and in space. Take your gameplay to level 300 and beyond. Greater challenges and superior rewards for your efforts. Dark Star, you're doing fine work. Wicked, I appreciate you, and thanks for stopping by the stream the other day. So, we're going to, I'm going to take off the camera for a minute. I'm having allergy issues at the moment, so you don't want to see that. Okay, so let's go over these because they're in my order. So, Wolfie does exceptional work with skins and I think meshes. I'm not sure exactly what he does with his work, but he does great work. I could probably figure it out, but it's incredible. I recommend every single one of these. I haven't really tried the faction expansion. I'm sure it's cool, but it would step on a lot of the stuff that I have. So a lot of the stuff that I haven't downloaded of his is only because it steps on mine. He's done so many. Alright, good job, Wolfie. Thank you for modding Starfield. Okay, this is another one I have to do. We're just going to go to his page real quick. Another one of the best modders in Starfield. I use the Chunks franchise kit. I definitely use the better outpost habs with doors. I've been using it, and then he updated it, and it's phenomenal. Manufacturing food, I use that one. I'm not using it right now. I'm using a different version. I think more manufacturing food and item sorting is the one that I use. Betamax killed it with that one. It has every food item, I think, or almost every food item. So I used to use the Sleep Crate building kit. I used to use those, but then I downloaded his other mod that has them. The vending machines are actually working shops. They're not vending machines. They're shops. You open them up, you can scroll through and buy what you need. The Trade Crate, I used to use that for some immersion stuff. I don't use it right now because there's so many versions of the Trade Authority kiosk. Tower Hab looks cool. The water coolers I used to use, but it's included in the other mod, I think. The Outpost crew stations and shares, I think, is included in the other mod. It's cool. I use it. The consoles and DJ boost I used to use. It's not fitting for my playthrough right now, so I'm not using it. Oh, thank you, Betamax, for all your mods. Okay, this is one that's essential for me. It's not this one because I'm not using this one. I had issues where I couldn't rename my outpost just with that one, but that's the only reason why I'm not. I would be using it otherwise. Uh, I use the Bard's Outpost Recruitment beacon. It does exactly what it says. Outpost families and not outpost families. Settler families will come to your outpost and they'll settle. They'll have names. You can recruit them and go on missions with them if you'd like, or you could choose not to. This is an essential mod if you're building outposts. Okay, the crew command, I use that. It really does what it says. 0 outpost, that just basically gives you 0 cost for any of your crew, so you can just have infinite crew. I definitely recommend it. Go get this. Good job, Bard. Okay, this is one of my favorite people and modders. I love watching his YouTube stuff. I think he's from LA. I have a house in LA. I'm in Huntington Beach right now. This is Will NY4. This is the all resource buyer. If you want to get rich, you download these mods. You can just build a outpost on Venus and build whatever you want, like any resource you want, any food you want. It'll buy all your food. It'll buy everything. You could have a restaurant, simulate that you're making money off of that restaurant. Do whatever you like. You can do a lot with that mod. Will, NY4, keep doing your thing, man. I love you. Thank you, bud. I'd like to shout out Shingo Kai for doing all these patches. Okay, this is one that I don't use, but you guys will probably really like. I do use it in other playthroughs, just not this one. Doesn't fit for me. It just gives some variety to everything around you. It adds Star Wars aliens to Starfield. Xeno Master Mod, I've heard really good things. It sounds amazing. It's just I have a lot going on in my mod list. I use the Mr. Crossbow ND5 Vasco replacer. It makes Vasco usable. He'll go on your ship. He can have a gun. You can dress other things as this, I think. There's one follower mod I really have to highlight. Okay, it's actually really 2 follower mods, but I count it as one. I don't always have both of them because I don't have time always to grab the whole crew, but this is one I recommend. She's the best combat artist in the Settled Systems. Outdoes me every day. No. This is Taro T-Fan. Incredible mod. Thank you for doing your mod work. I've played with the Jawa Fowler. It's one of my favorite. It doesn't talk. It does make noises and stuff and shoots. I love it. You pick it up at Gagarin. I kind of want to throw it in, but I kind of... Yeah, let's do it. Let's throw it in. We're going to throw this in. Okay, Radiclown, you're doing good work. Thank you for all your stuff. You have a lot of mods, a lot of Starfield-related mods. I've used a few of them. Thank you for your work. Good job, Radiclown. I have not used this, but I do want to shout out Ramtech. I use your tutorial videos to show me how to to navigate the creation kit. So shout out Jay Ramos, and go to YouTube if you want to learn how to mod. Okay, so this is what I used for my latest build, so I have to highlight this. It's the Kuzuryu Habs. So it's Ryujin and Taiyo have generously agreed to grant the public use of a selection of Ryujin's executive Habs, known as the Kizuryu style of Habs. Speak to your nearest Taiyo location for more info. So it basically adds like a ton of stuff because it has variants for all the Taiyo stuff. So it's like 67 or something Habs. They're absolutely gorgeous. I recommend them. It fits right in my playthroughs all the time. It's got the Ryujin. I turned Ryujin into Stark Enterprises combo. I didn't take away Ryujin. I kept Ryujin. He bought it. So I use this for the Stark headquarters. I can't say enough good things about Derek M17. Diratech, Varun Sev, I love all your mods, and thank you for working with everyone else and helping everyone else get their mods out. You're much appreciated, Derek. This is a must-have mod. TIG Shipyards Overhaul, must-have mods by Valerio Gil. I don't know how to say that. I probably butchered it, but this is one of the best mods in the game. I use your reactors almost in every ship. I use a lot of your other parts too. It just adds so many things. We'll scroll through the pictures, but we're kind of getting low on time here. I'd like to keep this within an hour, and I'll feature your mod in another video, I promise. Alright, this is an essential mod so you can build on the bottom of your ship. So if you're trying to build pop culture ships or anything like that, I definitely recommend this. It's going to let you have a lot of versatility in your builds. You don't have to have... your ship doesn't have to touch the ground anymore. You don't have to have thrusters. You don't have to have gear. You don't have to have a landing bay. It adds a bunch of structural parts too. I couldn't recommend this mod more. I thought I was going to hate it. It's absolutely incredible. Just go get it. WK Baldwin, thank you for your work. Uh-oh. Probably need to touch my controller again. Uh-oh, we backed out. No. And so we're gonna go into my I'm gonna have to back out of this because it's gonna lock me up. It does this all the time. That's one of the weaknesses of my creations kit stuff, is that I have to back out anytime I download something and then accidentally back out, or it just won't even load again. I want to end this task, and then we're gonna go to Steam. Let's open up Starfield first. I want to go to Steam. Come on, dude. Sorry about that. We gotta go to Steam. Oh, Steam's open, that's why. Haha! What a dork. I got fooled by a screenshot. That was funny. Okay, look at these X2357 camos. We'll scroll through these real quick while it's loaded. It's going to take like 10 minutes to load up, so I'll show you a few other mods. This is a 510 Deshawn Atlas mod. What do we got? This one's awesome. Look at that. X2357, I think. Fairly sure. Yeah, that's another X2357. Oh, my favorite. Oh no! Why did I close that? That wasn't good. Oh, we can go right back in. Tight. All right, back. All right. So I got to showcase one of my favorite. Oh, so this is his too. So this is just my skin over his Sarah mod. my Crimson Fleet skin over his mod. It's amazing. Looks cool. X2357, one of my favorite ones right there. It'll come up when we can go back into the kit. That's where my kiosk is right there. That's where my armory is. Look at these amazing, all this amazing food. What else we got? Midas, I recommend that mod. It's in my load order. I'm not going to go over it today, but yeah, I recommend Midas. It has a little place in New Atlantis. It enables you to get all the resources you need to build your outposts real easily. You just have to have money. So it's an essential mod if you're doing multiple playthroughs at a time. I recommend Zone 79, amazing modder. I probably can't go back out. I think I saw something weird. We'll go back into here and we'll scroll past that real quick. Sometimes they end up in precarious positions. I find that my I've played for a while, so that my characters will get nude. So sometimes they'll take off their clothes. I don't usually take off their clothes, but I don't like the way it looks when their vanilla underwear is clipping. It looks like it's immersion breaking for me, so I don't have that on. So we're gonna hop back into the creations kit. I think we're gonna have to hop right here because it's gonna take a minute for it to load up, I think. Oh no, we'll wait till yeah, we'll wait, and then we'll let creations load in. Yeah, okay, now we'll put that up and we'll look at more stuff in there. That didn't work. Oh yeah, it's here. Okay, there we go. Back. Okay, scroll. There's my strip club. You want to see my strip club? What do you think? Did I do a good job on the strip club? Okay, so one of my favorite outfits right here, Zone 79. Thank you, Zone 79. You do good work. Go download it. This is the Bounty Hunter X. I recommend Varun X and Crim X as well. The Crimson Fleet outfits that he did. Amazing. You should have them go put on the outfits too. There's a mod for that. They got a mod for that. There's Sarah in the outfit. There's me building tons of stuff with TG's food. Look, check it out. We got a creamery. There's a strip club again. There's tons more of her food. I've taken so many pictures. I need to just give all these to her. Look, there's my sushi spot. They had to have some dessert at the sushi spot. I had to do it. What we got? Oh, this is sick. I've been wanting to show everyone this. Look at this spot. Check that out, man. Check that build out. All the way up. That's what I call this outpost. I built every single one of her plants in here. I built, I think, what is it? 12 restaurants, Panucci's Pizza, Chunks, Terra Brew, sushi, everything in this place. This was the all-in-one stop. Can you guys hear me? Okay, see, here's an example of the bad tech mod. See how it's floating? And then there's I I don't know how to say her name. I apologize, but you do good work. I love that mod, and I'm excited to play my new with my new surfboards. Sir Smith with his new surfboards and his surfboard squad Rev 8. Look, here's a I think the hamburger spot. My hamburger spot. What do we got? Sorry, I like to show off all these cool little things. Look, there's the STS mod. I definitely recommend you go download it. I've already put it up here. I'm not going to link every single one of these in the YouTube video. I'll link the major ones, and then I'll do individual videos. I promise. If I leave you out, don't feel bad. I just don't have all the time in the world. And I'm not going to remember what I actually put in the video. Let's be honest. And see, there's more of TG's homes. I'm starting to build a home there, and one of TG's Tank Girl's homes right there. Should I turn on my cam? Alright. So, right here's a pretty good mod. I'm not using it right now, but it's the new Crimson Fleet Habs. I really like them. The cockpits. It creates a new immersion level. Different immersion level. I like it. I had fun with that. It's not in my load order at the moment, though. I definitely recommend you downloading the extra engines. So you're just going to have to look that up. There's the Hope X, the Hope X hangar. I love using that thing. This was just one I wanted to make like it was its own outpost anywhere I go. I love that picture. This is one of my favorite pictures I've ever taken in Starfield. Oh, check this out. Okay, so you can do some crazy stuff with Darkstar, and this is something I wanted to like showcase. I like building roads to all my outposts. I'll link like 3 outposts, and we'll build roads. But like you need TG's mod to do it. So you get the roads from TG's mod, then you build all our houses to it, and then you just have roads everywhere. And you can build like bridges, docks, all kinds of stuff. If you do the Freestar mission, and I think it's Kodos is the moon, and you land on that island. I've built on all the islands. I hacked one island. I hacked the one island with the Fortuna on it. And then I built, it took some doing. It was really hard to do. But I built bridges from island to island, all 3 islands in the area. And then I tried to build one across the large area to the land, and I had a base there. It wasn't possible. I couldn't do it. I was really close, so I had about like 200 feet left. And I could have built a bridge, and I would have just been cruising island to island. I would have kept that. That would have been one of the saves I kept. I think I probably do have it somewhere. I think I saved it with like hard save written in the console. Anyways, you can do some crazy stuff with Darkstar. You can do some crazy stuff with TG, Darkstar combined. Tank Girl, you do good work. Wicked, you do amazing work. Thank you for what you guys do. Let's keep looking. I'm having fun looking. There's some cool shots of Darkstar. We got okay. This is one of the mods I wanted to showcase. I like New Crew and Lyria. She's just so cool. Hanging out with her is so fun. It makes me want to hang out with other people and make some more follower mods. I started on one, but I'm not sure exactly what I need to do to get it to the next step that I'm going for. Gosh, man, I love these. This is my Panucci's pizza. I'm going to rebuild it at the new one, and you guys are going to get to see. So we won't go too far into that. That's Tank Girl's mod right there. There's I want to butcher her name, but we'll go over it. It's diner pieces. Look here. Here we go. This is me swimming at one of my my outposts. Got to go swimming, right? Okay, so here's the Midas. I told you about this. This is the TG Midas hab that I had. It had all the food A through C. I couldn't fit more. That's all I could fit. That's TG Galactic Harvest. What else we got that I use a lot? It's actually really good of me to go through here and show you what I'm using here, and then we'll go back through some of it and highlight it at the end, because then you'll see like I really use the stuff. This is stuff I'm using. I've used it in game. There's some Betamax stuff, I think. Also, the Midas mod adds a lot of these too, a lot of these pack-ins that are really good. I definitely recommend the Midas mod. It adds a lot to your outpost building. Here's some pictures of me hunting as Craven. It's a really good time, guys. I recommend it. There's me planting stuff and testing stuff for the TG mod. Testing it for myself, not for her. Just testing to see how it worked. There's like 6 trees all bundled into these things, where I kept putting 6 down at a time. It ended up being full. I had a full farm here, but it takes a while to put them down. Okay, we're gonna get back to our mod order. It has to have loaded in now. Let's go to our game. Easier said than done. Okay, we're here now. Okay, so we gotta go. It's not even. Oh. I don't know why my controller keeps turning off. It must not have a good connection, man. It's not even going on now. What do we got going on here? We gotta figure out what's going on with my controller real quick. We could just do this, right? Can we? Yeah, we can. We'll just do it with the mouse. I didn't know I could do it with the mouse. So... we'll go here real quick. I recommend all these. They're advanced warfare and modern warfare type mods. They add a type of immersion you've never seen. It's what I use for all my military type playthroughs. I couldn't recommend more. 510 to Sean. Thank you for your work. Okay, we're going to directly go through my load order. They're all, I consider a lot of these essential. So Project Warfare, that's 510 to Sean. We got TG's Galactic Harvest. We got the Bethesda civilian suit, but you have to have it with X230 2357's armor skins. You have to have all, just download everything X2357. Everything, all the skins. Look at all that. Boom, 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 boom. Chunks franchise kit. They're by Betamax, essential. DMOG, love it. The old Aurora. I recommend everything by Aurora. Everything, all of everything. Zone 79, everything I recommend. Another Zone 79. Old Bard. I haven't tested everything, but I recommend what I've tested. Infiltrator 2, Zone 79, it's my favorite suit. Varun Sev, Daretech, you're doing good work. Valerio Gil, thank you. Good job. Tiger Shipyards overhaul. Dark Universe, I'd like to shout out that. I'm not using it right now, but Chaos, your mod works great. Tank Girl again. The gang's all here. That's a mod I use for my followers. I definitely recommend League of Followers. I definitely recommend you use that in tandem. Crew assignments is another one of the crew mods that I've added. Place doors yourself allows you to put doors yourself into your ships. Ship vendor framework. It enables you to enables modders to add ships to your ship vendors. Matilda, it's the up and coming state of the art ship modification one-stop aerospace ship service shop. I would say the same for Stroud Premium Edition. Vince 134, you're doing good work. Halamir, you're doing fantastic work. Falkland Systems Ship Services, it's amazing. I definitely recommend this mod. It'll give you a level of immersion that's unmatched. You'll have Star Wars / Mass Effect / Star Trek looking ships. You can really dive into your immersion. I definitely recommend the Fortuna ship halves. I use that a lot. Downfall Nemesis. I use that when I'm building big ships, and it's gorgeous. Luxury ship halves by the same mod author. That's always in my load order. I use their mess halls a lot. That's my most used part, I think, of luxurious. But I use a lot of the other parts, so don't get me wrong. Owltech, Sergeant Owl, you're one of the best modders out there, and I really appreciate your work, and I love watching you build. The Nautilus ship is the best ship in the game, I think, and thank you for adding 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea to the game, because it's one of my favorite books. Shout out Jules Verne. Rest in peace. Luxurious ship tabs. Useful mess halls. One of the greatest ever for Cordic. Thank you very much. I love your useful stuff. It makes immersion unmatched. There's nothing better than having your crew eat. Your crew, you be able to make your own contraband by harvesting organs in the morgue, sending people to the brig, knocking them out, sending them to the brig, and then arresting them, and then going to the settlement, and then selling them to the highest bidder. SKK ship management tools. It's an essential if you're a shipbuilder or a traveler. It's really cool for immersion, and you can watch your ship do some amazing stuff with SKK ship management tools. The Nautilus, I just talked about that. It has a one-shot cannon that will get you through any encounter that you need to. Shipbuilder categories, that separates the shipbuilder parts into something a little bit more manageable. Better ship part flips. Anyways, it does what it says. It lets you flip a lot of the structural parts, and it's an amazing mod. Rux, you're doing great work. Thank you. TN, this is the OG Tennessee. I recommend all Tennessee's mods. Thank you for modding. Avontech Shipyards. It adds a lot of ship parts. I definitely recommend it. Chaos Nib, thank you. WK Baldwin, I've already said this is an essential mod. Please go get it. Better ship part snaps. This has snap points added to the normal ship parts that will help you enable to build some incredible and almost limitless things in your shipbuilder. Glowing ship models does what it says. Inquisitor, an incredible modder that's done so many mods. I do recommend all of them. They're all really good. I definitely recommend the Annihilator assault rifle and the shotgun. It's like a coachman that glows. Scully's Emporium, of course. Skull and Bones, been there since day one. TG's Stack GX, Better Living Shattered Space. I use that. Avontech, we've went over that. I use all Avontech's mods. One-of-a-kind shipyards that adds some bays that will really help you do some things to your ship that you didn't think you could do before. NEMS Deco Pack, essential. If you're building an outpost and you want immersion, you have to do NEMS. This is Glasslick's cockpits. I think this is how ships really would be in the future. So it was for certain playthroughs it was essential. Like my UC playthrough, I think that was essential for it. ZSW floating modules. It allows you to float stuff behind your ship and have make it look like you have a fleet behind you. You can do all kinds of creative things with that mod. Headshot kills any accuracy. This is an essential mod for me because it takes away from the immersion when I'm shooting someone in the face 35 times and doesn't die. Useful infirmaries, does what it says. Corrodic, good job. You can heal yourself in your ships. Varun Cyber Runner, that's Zone's amazing Varun outfit mod. I recommend it. Crimson's New Start, I use that in every one of my playthroughs. It enables me to do a fast start playthrough and start as a Crimson Fleet Warrior. But I can also choose to be a SysDef spy, so I don't have I can still do UC stuff and all that. Starfield beards and hair essential. Does what it says. Allied Assault Pack by Aurora essential. It adds a vector and HVAP, I think it is. They're amazing weapons. Can't go wrong. Ziggy's M14, I'm not using it now, but it's amazing. I just already have an M14 that's really nice, made by 510 Deshawn. Indy 5 Replacer does what it says. It has Indy 5 from Star Wars, and it turns Vasco into that, so Vasco can now go on your ship and hold weapons. There's the Annihilator Assault Rifle that I was talking about by Inquisitor. It's insanely good and super powerful. Bards, I recommend all of Old Bard's mods. It lets you command your crew and have families come to your outpost. And they're recruitable. They have cool names. You can go do missions with them. It's really neat. I would like to do something like that. I would like to discuss with Bard how I could do something similar and have custom names and see how I'd like to see how he did some of the stuff. The NPC enhancer gun, that's essential for any person doing a role play. You can change it into any character you want, or look any way you want, any character or any NPC that is available. I don't know exactly the limitations of it. I don't want to butcher it and tell you can do something that you can't do. So the Paradiso cabin, I use this always so I don't have to, when I'm doing quick outposts where I'm only going to build like one structure. This is what I'll build: a little door, and then that, and then a landing pad, and then all the apparatus around it. The Kaizuru Habs, I've been using that in my latest ship build videos on YouTube. Please follow XArms Starfield Mods. Please go like and subscribe now. These are Ryujin Taiyo themed habs. They're I like them because I get a lot of claustrophobia while I'm playing in tight ship spaces, and this adds bigger type habs that get rid of my claustrophobia. So thank you, Fen Herlin. I probably butchered that, but I really thank you for what you're doing. It really helped me, like literally, like it makes me feel a lot better. I can feel calmer while I play. I appreciate you, sir, or ma'am. Dark Universe Overtime, it's a recommended mod. It will increase your immersion, and if you're doing a weapons playthrough, it's essential. UC Vanguard Automa by 510 Deshawn. It adds some robots that you can build at benches, and adds them as UC Vanguard guards in New Atlantis, I think, or I think maybe everywhere. I don't know. Dark Star transition pads is one of the ones that I use because I've already been using Dark Star, and I just leave it in my load order because I don't change my load order a lot, so I just leave it in there. So if I want to go back to a past save, I'll be okay. The Infiltrator patch for Darkstar. We got Bub, the most recommended weapons modder that there is. Every one of them is recommended. Old World Firearms pack, I definitely recommend it. It adds, I would say, Fallout style weapons. Starfield Spacer Overhaul, that's one that adds some really cool, like, lure friendly spacers. Like, I think this is how they really should have looked. Command NPCs does what it says. I've already told you about it. Fleet Commander, one of my favorite mods, allows you to have 4 ships go with you, and you can have your own whole fleet. You can dock with your ships. You can do a lot of things. My favorite thing about this mod is, I don't know if this mod is what does it or SKK does it, but as soon as you get in the captain's chair, it's your ship, and then you can get off the ship and go into your other ship that you're docked with, and you don't have to switch around. You don't have to switch crews, and it gives you, like, enables you to have an extra tool. A tool to the arsenal. Luxurious ship habs, Downfall Nemesis, to make some amazing mods. I recommend every single one. This adds a pool, and I use the mess halls most. Grooves adds some really cool stuff. I recommend this mod. The matter compression hab is essential for your small ship building. It gives you everything you need in a 1x1 hab, and you can just switch it to whatever you need with a switch. Domesticate all fauna. This is Will NY4. He's one of my favorite people, and I love this guy. Please go look him up on YouTube. Go watch his videos. Get all his mods, because you're going to get rich. It'll make you rich. In Starfield, of course. Useful Brigs, I recommend that. Cordic, I've already recommended that. Decorative Engines, that's the one I was talking about, by Seder Makaba. Thank you so much for your modding. Sandcat Dune Buggy by Kaoru Saotao. I can't say it. I apologize. Thank you for your modding. I recommend all the mods. MK Unlocked V2 Evan Z. That's what I use for my tolerance. I finally found it, I think. Zeogre Denser Outposts. This enables you to build all your harvesting apparatus, and you can build it really tight and close to get to each other. So you can build like 100 in a little area, or as many as you want in a little area. I shouldn't have said numbers. Outpost limits increase. That just allows you to build as many outposts as you could possibly need. Outpost radius increase gives you more outpost radius increase, which I still increase. Ships part balanced. That's more Evansy stuff. The color spectrum furniture is more Kaoru stuff. Betamax. Available vendors. This is one I use a lot, and I've never even read the mod author, which I feel ashamed of. Princess Melly, thank you so much. I use this a lot. It brings immersion. And one really cool tip I'd like to give you guys is that this will carry almost all the weapons initially. So, like, if you put a mod in the game, you don't have to go get it. Sometimes it'll be in the... You just build a vendor wherever you're at, and then you can get it. I'm not guaranteeing that. It doesn't work with every mod, but some mods, for some reason, will end up in that inventory of their advanced inventory. So CBX impact grenades, it turns grenades into something useful. There's sleep grenades, elemental grenades, gives you starborn powers in a grenade. Clean reflexes, I don't like the dirty reflexes. Enough said. Thank you, Stentorius. All ship parts unlocked, does what it says. Thank you, Evansy. Prof X, this is an essential if you're doing big ships. It allows you to set the amount of ship crew that are added when you add these structural pieces. Modular series fleet size increased by Evansy, does what it says. Owl Tech, one of the best modders in the game. Thank you for making mods. I recommend all the mods. Please download every mod. Aaliyah Addison, recharging stun gun. I recommend this for pacifist playthroughs and if you're going to do Briggs, the useful Briggs. Lyria, my favorite companion in the game. Thank you. I loved Andreja until I met Lyria. Lyria is just too funny. It'll add some comedic refreshingness. I don't know what to say. It's some fresh comedy. I don't know. I'm dumb. Mike's dumb. No angry companions. It does what it says. I don't like having angry people angry at me. It gives me anxiety, so why have anxiety? Shady's glowy stuff. It's going to let you find stuff a lot quicker. Skeleton Key is going to let you open up everything. I don't know how to say that, but it's by S1 Endirian. And then we got Shadeness. Bringing the shade. Null Outfit Replacer by Zone 79. Essential for my playthroughs. Useful Morgues. You can make a lot of money doing that. Chopping up the bodies that you're going to kill anyways. I use the Christmas gift as the body bag. Kurdic made those amazing mods. No player bounty. That's what it says. You don't ever get a bounty. And everything so once you kill everyone, it'll reset in about 2 minutes. So like you go kill everyone and then kind of hide so they don't see you for 2 minutes, and then it'll reset everything and everything will be fine. There'll just be a bunch of dead bodies laying around, and then the people that can't get destroyed are still mad, but they don't know what they're mad at. Cremex, my Cremex distributes. It's by Costi or Chosti. It distributes Zone 79's Cremex outfits. I wholeheartedly recommend that mod. Crimson Fleet themed spacesuits bundles. I love those. Wolfie, keep doing your stuff, man. Zeogre ship tweet. Zeogre, I think, is probably one of the most cutting edge modders in the game. Thank you so much, Zeogre. This one's by the Nighthawk. I don't know if he ported it or what, but or if that's Zeogre. I really don't know. Rockstar Skippy mods, magazine crate. I used to use this. I really don't. I should probably eliminate it from my load order, but I don't really want to have load order issues, so it adds all the magazines. I don't need it because I kind of did it myself. Will 4NY, I recommend all these mods that I'm scrolling through right now. The ammo buyer, food buyer, the resource buyer. This is the helmet inventory by Arenic, and I think this is the only mod that I have by them, but I recommend this. It has really cool style helmets. You could be the Predator if you want. Creation Extended, we went over that. Sarah Outfit Replacer, that's one of my favorite. Crew Eats Food, one of my favorite by Avia Conflict You. Thank you for your modding. I love that. It's super immersive. This is the Halo pistol. It's the best pistol in the game. If you don't get it, you're dumb. Nova Finch, thank you for all your stuff. I love that. I absolutely love that. Play stores yourself. Those are patches. Luxurious habs. Artisanal skins. These are essential if you you want really cool skins on your 1911 or your XM2311 or your Old Earth pistol. Fortuna Habs, not using it right now. Great. Best weapon in the game, I think, as far as assault rifles, is the Adam 74, and basically just because they add that cool the cool Russian sight makes me feel immersive. Valor Armaments bullpup rifle is a definite recommendation for me. I recommend all of Valor Armaments stuff. Prof X is doing wonderful work, as well as Hara. Hara is making Valor Armaments. I recommend all the stuff. I've made whole armories for each one of these amazing modders. Oh, there's one that's really cool. 8strid, I think it is. This This is a bash kit model. You can basically make any kind of weapon, make it look whatever you want, and bash it all together. And there's a shotgun version too. Ammo framework, that's for Deshaun's adding the correct ammo to your Modern Warfare stuff. We got the older SVD. Alright, we're going to go a little bit quicker through here because we got through a lot here. Falkland, of course. Everyone knows about Halimir and Falkland. A definite recommendation. Simple Summon Rover, that's really cool if you're doing Explorer playthroughs. You can just call your rollover over. Red Mile runs, I've done it over 300 times now. I've ran the Red Mile. I've spent whole nights doing 100 runs before. It was exhausting, but it's been done. I have to at least I wanted to get to 400 and something, but my game died before I could. STS 136 by Tia, the Italian Ace. I recommend. Mag Weapon Crosshairs does what it says, gives mag weapons crosshairs. I recommend it. Keep generic crew members around. Does what it says. You don't lose them when you move ships around the world. Flags, adds flags to the game. I recommend it. Immersion reasons, if you're building restaurants, essential. Displays for days, more displays to the game. Chunks restored, it gives you the new chunks, or the old chunks actually, that looked way better. Alright, I'm gonna scroll through the rest. Robot Dog Meat, I recommend that follower, it's really cool. Laredo, red, white, and blue. I gotta do that one. Captain Ultima, thank you for this pack. It gives me some versatility and makes me want to use the Laredo weapons again. Good food, it makes food good again. I haven't really noticed the dialogue enhanced Andreja stuff, so I can't say yet. Betamax functional stuff is amazing. Betamax, thank you. Better Living, Stack GX, thank you so much. Definitely recommend. Grooves Games, thank you for Trident Luxury Halves. Cosmic Diner, we went over that. This one I haven't. Something Wicked, thank you. I hope you come back to modding. Please come back to modding. I know you just stopped recently, but we need you back. Thank you for this. It adds garages. I always wanted a garage that I could go into. It's 3 stories, got hydroponic sides. I can look out, not have my claustrophobia. HopeTech hydroponic halves adds hydroponic halves to your ship inventory or your ship builder that you can harvest food from. Scrappy Structures adds a bunch of really cool structures that gives you versatility in your ship builder. Your outpost builder. This is a 510 Jashawn mod G36. It's one of my favorites. There's another one. Workshop Landing Bay. This is essential if you're doing exploring. You don't have to get in your ship. You can just use this Taio Bay and manufacture weapons, suits, the things you need. Modular Outpost by Miss O. She's also one of my favorite and most cutting edge modders. This one adds mining elements and a store, and it's fully decorated, so I use it a lot. I just recommend it. Please go check it out. I can't say enough. I use Miss O's stuff all the time. The buildable walls and doors. In Trinity, I use this all the time. It has a brig. It has a lot of really cool parts. I think but mostly I use it for my armories. I build all the stuff and display my weapons on his stuff because it looks way better than anything vanilla. Dark Universe, Takeover, Chaos Narab, thank you. Into the Grindfield, I recommend all this. It'll change your Starfield experience entirely. Make it feel like you're playing an entirely new game. It'll change like the Terra, the Earth around you, all the planets change. I use it in conjunction with TG's mod. I wish that they would be decorated on the inside when you go, because it's kind of weird going in and there's like pirates hanging out in an empty spot, but that's the only gripe I have about that one, adding it. But it's unfixable. I don't think there's anything you can do. New crew, I'm gonna have to go over that one. That's Almighty Essie. This is, I think, the best
follower mod that you can add. It adds 6 followers, I think, or yeah, 6 crew members, and they're super useful crew members. They have backstories and their own missions, I think. Craftable Vanguard themed suits, they're amazing. Uh, I use all the craftable stuff. I'm just not using it right now because I'm in a hurry playthrough. Crimson Van, that's one of my favorites, always in my load order. The Jaeger light machine gun, it's an amazing gun. It's just not in my load order right now. Attack Manager, I'm not doing a weapons playthrough, so I don't need it. X230, 2357, I recommend everything. Alright, I think we're done. Oh wait, we got Mattel's Solitude series. I recommend both series by VM Roach, but this one will add so much stuff that you can do to your game. It has weapon workbenches in your cockpits. It has a 2-story Demos single cockpit. There's a couple 2-story cockpits that are really cool. I think the Hope Tech one is one too. It adds some really cool stuff, and it'll let you build really small ships. I really like it. You need all the Dark Star patches. The B320 pistol by Aurora is one of the best in the game. Summer Beach. I'm excited to try this by Kayuru Satao. Thank you for making this. It's right up my alley. I'm Sir Smith. Plasma Weapon Bundles, that's a new one. We're going to go try that out. I probably recommend it. I've watched Crimson Flyboy play with it. Oh, I would also like to thank Crimson Flyboy for making all the modding videos. You're truly doing a service to the Starfield community. Thank you, Crimson Flyboy. Jawa Follower, we just put that in our load order. And we can't go load because it'll spoil stuff, because I got a bunch of stuff in the works and I don't want to spoil anything. That's the bottom of my loader. That's Sir Smith's 82's mod list. Thank you. Go follow me on YouTube, XArms Mods. Oh, it's XArms Starfield Mods. I'm XArms Mods. I'm Sir Smith 82 as well. Please go like and subscribe, and leave a comment so we can get put up in the algorithm, and tell me what you want to see in videos in the future. Alright, I just want to thank everyone for tuning in. I'm going to be trying to release daily videos, but at least one a week on my YouTube channel, and I'll be recording them here on Twitch. So stay tuned for some videos. If you'd like to customize your content or have any questions, please leave comments on YouTube, like, subscribe, and thank you for watching. I hope this helps you and enjoyed your time in the Settle Systems. Thank you, and have a good day, night, whatever it is for you. Peace.